is a book after all. Revelio. You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian!
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio. Revelio.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. I cannot do this for all eternity.
I've always said that travel broadens
You cannot be serious. Goblins, working with Rookwood, makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio. Incendio. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
There goes my wager.
Incendio.
Leviosa.
Mind the one.
You're better than that!
Leviosa.
Come on!
Incendio.
Leviosa.
If that's all you've got,
Incendio.
Leviosa. Don't shy away now. Protego!
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Act like a winner. I could never duel like that. What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you.
Thank you.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
you can't be beat, can you?
The best duelist won, I suppose.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent.
Actually, I might...
That's...
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Incendio! Reparo. Hello, Lucan. I'm ready for
Glad you're keeping at it.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. If you need to stop practicing. You'll get it! Good one! Next time, perhaps. Keep trying. Nicely done. Excellent form. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been...
Oh, stop. Don't make... Seriously, well done. Even though you won the tournament already.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian key...
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is... I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love...
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I don't think a single... Slytherins are lucky they get to sleep.
Revelio.
Garlic asked me to... My family loves going to the quick.
What are you up to now?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if...
I do wonder... Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather...
I'll say. I nearly went...
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandrake. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later.
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to...
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table. Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce. You'll find that some plants are better suited. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have...
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your...
Revelio.
Your weeds possess their own...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining...
You were? I mean, of course, dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. You get the idea. Anyway. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Tego! Revelio!
Obviously.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
I don't think it's anything special.
with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clark.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? And good, as you do see.
Magical plants have so much...
I'm glad. Herbology is about... Huh. Well, I suppose...
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot. It cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Oh, everyone. Oh dear, I shall get in trouble.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Crescent. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to... My arms get so tired carrying... But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation.
That sounds brilliant.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think that... I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first... Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so perhaps you could get them for me.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant... Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars.
I suppose I could help.
Oh, I'd very much... If you could collect them and bring...
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Leviosa.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. 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 That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio. Lumos.
To show me his favorite star.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your...
Oh, what a I'll happily take that.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you...
Oh, you're not...
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only try...
Well, lesson learned. Now, to work out where... Perhaps I should start... Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary. I thought potions required precision, but transfiguration makes potions seem easy. Quite puts it to shame if you ask me.
I tried to transfigure... Want them to know. Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Brilliant! Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer. Others, however, may be harder to obtain. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why?
Brilliant! And it matters because... I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will...
I suspect that...
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll...
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long...
I assure you he won't. Fwoop. Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
Can you remind me what you need?
I was hoping you could get me... It's the last ingredient I need to...
Remember...
Revelio.
Prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again!
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Raven. And I've never seen anyone...
Professor Sharp didn't...
Don't take it personally. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my... Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Perfect.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Edurus potion.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather...
I'm sorry, Professor, I was...
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go... As for the work you did today at your own... I confess I was skeptical.
I'm glad I was able to meet you.
A rare occurrence. And you, in addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine, pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you know. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Something else too.
Revelio.
A dash of powdered bat spleen. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Revelio.
I had an awful time in potions the other day. All over the pages of my book. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. I find the girls to be messier than...
Revelio. 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 This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I never thought Ramrock's loyal.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. I never thought it'd come to this.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too... When I said as much, they turned on me. Struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my...
You mentioned that you're painting.
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work. Without my carts and my livelihood...
Has Ranrock's lot ever...
They've been taunting and threatening. Things have taken a much darker turn. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to...
I'm sorry this happened to you.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here. I did enchant the carts to return to me. Slim though the chances may be. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
On, about your...
Oh yes, still...
Wonder who lives here.
It is good to see you, my...
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to On. Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Hello, sir. What do...
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is...
What do you have for sale?
My ingredients are all local to this area.
Can you tell me a bit about...
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent. In fact, I'll give... My prices are low enough already.
Any whispers go...
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking Trump. It would be nice if someone would do... Which means he's free.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes. A wonderful choice. I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Reparo. Revelio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Incendio! Revelio. Incendio! Reparo. Revelio. An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. It won't be long now. You've been better.
How many of you are there?
How nice of you to stop by. You'll pay for that!
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
You can't stop. Your spells glance off of me. I missed! Let's get this over with.
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts.
Incendio! Levioso!
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking?
They want something that Professor Fig and I...
When were you at Grey?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's a portkey brought us there after the dragon attack.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient...
I'm
still learning, but I can see traces. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are everyone has been talking about. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow, and both of you have inspired me to take...
What sort of stand?
I am not going to sit by and...
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know...
I had heard they were... All the more reason they must... Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple...
That may be true, but shouldn't...
I spoke with her. She was polite, but... I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning.
All right.
I am going to watch and listen, find out. In the meantime, remember...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Off on another adventure, are we?
The Ministry's good work if you can get it.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have...
Some assistance.
Hello? Can I help?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pin... I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to You see, I need to retrieve some...
I'm afraid I'm not keen.
Oh, please don't say no just yet.
Perhaps?
Years ago, my grandfather, who they never...
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. We only know that Father was so distraught that a treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night.
What exactly?
It's an astonishing... It's mainly used for... Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch medleys. What?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. We are known for our but with all I plan to
It sounds dangerous.
I understand. I've cross-referenced the vessel's My best guess is that it's just over there. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Let's get this over with, shall
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
Stop that!
Pay for you.
just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in news. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were...
Ashwinders? It's a long story.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Best get moving on my wrist.
You mentioned someone...
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own... She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on.
You're a researcher. I thought that Merlin and the Tales about King Arthur...
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his port. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious...
fixtures.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherin.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, no one has yet managed to figure... I suspect that Mallowsweet is...
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be played...
Precisely. Would you... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyres sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started. Clearly, all 3 of these pyres are meant to be lit.
Yes, how beautiful!
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. How does it work?
Are all of the trials like...
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has the... You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. My guess is that each... which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really must. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, how incredible!
I did.
It will. Thank you so much. You do well to keep an eye out. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Hope to see you again sometime.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. I should investigate. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio! Incendio! This looks intriguing. Lumos. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Leviosa! Incendio!